Ready yourself, Spartans, as the Madrinas Signature Series Halo Coffee Collection has landed. Just like your parents, I'm going to disappoint you right out the gate. I won't be trying either of these coffees. Whilst I do love a good cup of joe in the morning, my expertise in flavour is limited to knowing if something is yummy or not. My qualifications lie more in being a Halo merch lord than a coffee connoisseur. There's collectors out there with Halo Mountain Dew and Doritos that would incapacitate Johanny, but I hear coffee does not spoil, so I plan to keep these sealed for generations to come. In this first collaboration with Madrinas, two fantastic Halo coffees have been conceived, with a tub of Gulch Brownie Batter cold brew coffee and a bag of Valhalla Vanilla Bourbon whole bean coffee. You can purchase both of these bad boys individually. However, there is a collector's set available which will net you both of these coffees, and a limited edition Halo shaker cup packaged within a nice collector's box. The set costs $50, whilst the cold brew on its own will cost $20 and $19 for the whole bean coffee. If you're a massive coffee drinker, the worth is going to be down to the taste. If you're buying these on repeat, then you're likely going to want to buy cheaper flavours elsewhere, unless they do offer an unrivaled taste. But for me, the real gimmick lies within the theme in itself and its shelf appeal. Luckily for all of us, the box that it comes in does look pretty tasty. Most of it just uses asset packs straight from 343, with the latest infinite cutouts of Chief and Zeta Halo. On the back you've got renders of what's included in the box, which looks pretty nice. Despite a few remakes over the years, Gulch and Valhalla are original trilogy maps, so having Infinite Chief on the packaging, the theming is just a little off, but I guess they're just working with what they were given, so you can't do too much there. But the coffees have these great illustrations throughout, so I don't see why they couldn't have just plastered it all over the box as well, instead of just some bulk standard game assets of Chief. The coffees have this great cartoony vibe, and it would have been fantastic if they carried this over to the box as well. Anyway, let's crack this box open and take a look at each item. First up, we've got the Gulch Brownie Batter Cold Brew Coffee. This tub contains 380 grams of coffee, which will give you 8 servings at 180 calories each. Feel free to pause the video to get a closer look at all the details, but the descriptions on both coffees do a nice homage to the maps they're based on, as they call back to LAN parties and good memories of being teabagged. It also mentions that this is the first cold brew coffee for Halo, implying to me at least that there could be more Halo coffees in this collection in the future, so that's pretty cool. The theming and artwork across this tub is just fantastic throughout. Based off of the fan favourite CE map Gulch, the artwork here has one of the iconic bases smothered in brownie batter. Every inch of this is kept within the Halo theme and I love it. Next up we have the Valhalla Vanilla Bourbon Coffee. This contains 340 grams of whole bean coffee with a medium roast and flavour notes of bourbon, vanilla and caramel. Themed around the popular Halo 3 map Valhalla, this has to be my favourite out of the two. I absolutely love the illustrations of a match in action, showcasing epic vehicle combat and capture the flag highlighted in another. This is a fantastically cool design, and this is the sort of thing that I wish was carried over to the collector's box as well. It would have just looked so much better and tightened up the collector's appeal. And lastly, we've got the limited edition shaker cup. Again, this is only available in the collector's set, meaning that it's $11 additional to grab this one, which is not the worst thing in the world, but also it's not the best either. Unfortunately, there's not too much to get excited about here. The lid features the iconic Chief green and it has a Mark 6 on front with the Halo logo on the back, and that's pretty much it. I think this could have also benefited with having a larger art piece on it, but it still looks good as it is. It could easily become your main gym shaker. If you got the Halo cookbook a few years ago, you remember that apart from the front cover saying Halo, none of the recipes were even remotely Halo themed in the slightest. There weren't any brute burgers or sizzling spanker steaks. The contents could have just been for absolutely anything, completely devoid of Halo. However, with this collection right here, every inch spews Halo. From the description of the coffee, every atom of the packaging, the names, the flavours, it's a proper respectable signature collection. For the coffee again, I can only apologise that I can't say much on the taste because, I just don't want to open them. And I understand it's not much of a coffee review without even trying any. But other than that, I'm going to give this set a massive thumbs up for the design alone. The shaker is okay, and I wish they went the extra mile with the artwork of the box, but I think the coffees are completely wacky and just look fantastic. And it's always welcoming seeing more odd things get added to the collection, you know. Whilst I do love the good old statue or figure, it's nice to see Halo coffee or Halo soaps and all sorts of weirdness get added. Otherwise, are you going to pick these coffees up or are you going to give them a miss? Let me know in the comments.